I'm going to demonstrate how to input your material quotes or quoted materials. In Red Rhino Recap, anytime you see an underlined number, this number happens to be 0 when you're starting out, but anytime you see underlined numbers, it means it's a link that you can click on to open it up. Now I'm going to go down here to where it shows quoted material including tax. I'm going to click on the underlined 0. When I do, it opens a window and it displays the names of some items that I can input quoted materials. Now, just to keep it simple example, first I want to explain something. You can go in here and you can change any of these descriptions. Say for instance you're getting a generator quoted, you could just go change the description to generator. I won't do it here, but you can. You would just highlight it and change the name and go over in here and type in the dollar amount. Now in this example, I'm just going to pretend that I got a quote for $2,350, a quote for lighting fixtures. Now keep in mind you don't ever input commas into Red Rhino. The software will do that for you. So don't enter commas in here. But I'm going to also imagine that I got a quote for switchgear. Say I had some panels and circuit breakers and maybe a transformer. Now just as an example, I'm going to type in $4,570, pretending that I got a quote from my wholesale vendors or gear vendors for switchgear. Now when you're all done with that, you click Save and Close, and when you do, the program adds that to your estimate. Now if you look at the description of what this is here, it says quoted material including tax. The program added tax on top of what we input here. Okay, so that's how you input your quoted materials at the recap. I'm going to scroll down here a little bit and we're going to input some expenses. So over here you see the word expenses. Over to the right I click on the underlined 0. Same drill. It's going to pop up. It's going to display a pop-up here, and this is where I can input my expenses. If I have to pay for rental fees for scissors lift or a man lift, I would put my fees in here. I'm going to put in $500 for my scissors lift or man lift rental, and these are alphabetized. Also, permit fees. Let's say I'm going to pretend that I have $350 worth of permit fees. So I type in $350. Now it works the same way here. You scroll up to the top, click Save and Close. When you do, the program adds that. You see expenses now are $850. It works the same for subcontracts. If I click on the underlined 0 here or this underline here, it opens up a window. It allows me to put in for my subcontracts. I'm going to imagine on this estimate that I got a price for my fire alarm contractor of $4,987. I just type that in. If I had other subcontractors giving me numbers, let's say I had a concrete contractor that gave me a price. Here's my concrete work. I would just type in the number here. Then when I'm all done, I won't type it in, but you understand how to do it. I click Save and Close, and again it adds it to the estimate here. And if I scroll down, the whole time that I'm adding these things, the software or the program is recalculating my total. Okay. Now another way to use this feature is, let's say that you're working on an estimate and you need to get a number out real quickly, and you realized you forgot some materials and you just want to plug them in real quick. You go up here to Other Material Cost, click on the underlined 0. It produces a list. Let's say that I forgot some fixtures. I'm just going to type in fixtures here. And I'm going to type in $780. I'm just going to pretend that I forgot to add some light fixture prices. I'm just going to plug it right here. I save and close. It adds it to the estimate. Okay. Same with additional labor. Let's say that I look at the labor here and I think this should be more hours. Let's say I want to make it an even 400 hours for whatever reason. I'm just going to go into other labor hours. I'm going to plug about 33 hours in here and try and get that to be 400. Now sometimes it works that way. Again, when it comes show time or time to bid a project, you just want to plug numbers and get this bid out. So I'll click on this underlined here. Now I usually like to name mine labor adder, so maybe it doesn't fit the description of conduit hours or whatever. I'm just going to call it adder, so I'll retype it. I'm going to type in the word adder here. I don't know if that's a real word, but that's what I use. I just know what it means. I'll type in 33 here for the hours. I'll save and close. When I do, it adds 33 hours to the estimate. You see it right here under labor, other labor. and again, I was trying to make the total labor, or just the labor of the crew, to be 400 hours, and the program added all the labor together down here, 440 hours, including general foreman. But again, I wanted to show you how to input, just if you have to plug labor hours real quick, you can do it at the recap. So that's how you enter your quoted materials, your expenses, and your subcontract numbers, your other material cost, other labor, to your estimate real quickly here at the recap.